I'm trying to get cozy as shit. So somebody tweeted a Gary Vee and a Daily Vee and chill. I was laughing. What if I told you this was the last Monday morning of your life? A little bit of a curveball this morning. Was going from Newark to Chattanooga for our Chattanooga holiday party, but that was canceled. So now I'm flying to Atlanta, connecting, and then driving for 2 hours to Chattanooga. Should I give away 25 FaceTimes for Christmas? Yeah. I mean, the amount of people that are tweeting all I want for Christmas is a FaceTime with Gary Vee is funny. Nice. Make me that Facebook video, do something smart with influencers, do something smart with accounts that can amplify media accounts like on Facebook, right? Get me a startup new thing, and give me PR, and I'm gonna make the list of PR stuff. You have to understand. Yeah, I'm all over the place. So listen, I'm really excited to connect. I'm excited, but this is one of my singular biggest investments of my career. I've heard prior to this call that you have some level of context for me, which is good, because then I think we'd be talking kind of on the same language. I genuinely believe in this space remarkably. When I started looking under the hood of what they were building and what their ambition was, it is 100,000% clear to me by spending time with all the executives that I do, CMOs, CEOs, that the value of, if they could deliver on this message, they've got the product potential, right? And they've got the thesis, and there's a real lack of competition. If they can actually deliver on this mission in a world where I really know that there's nobody ahead of them, and I know that and who I have relationships with are absolutely going to make an acquisition in this space. It's just a big play.
As a quarterback,
yes.
I'm coming out, you haven't done the quarterback shit yet. Like,
yep.
You just haven't done it.
No, I haven't.
Why do I say, all right, I trust Gary Vee to take my career and take it to the next level?
Because my 7-year-old daughter can go on Google and tell you which camp, which trainer, which right thing you need to do on a football level, and because it's in your fucking heart and your arm and your brain, and all the other stuff I have to execute for you. And there's been plenty of guys who are supposed to go in the first round. I follow football hard. I know the Jets practice squad, so this is my life. I just know the stories. I know the stories. And so I think the reason a quarterback comes with us, look, does the number 1 or number 2 pick in the NFL draft next year, some of the guys that are projected, are they gonna come with us? I'm not, as egotistical as I feel right now, I'm not naive, and I recognize that some of the biggest agencies in the world are gonna have the tactics. They probably got them locked up already. So I'm a big boy. I think that, to be very frank, and you haven't been in a meeting with me like this yet, Quince, I don't wanna sell them on me. I really don't. I'm empathetic. Mm-hmm. You've been courted since you were 13, right? Your parents have been hoping you'll never get hurt and everything's gonna be okay, and now you're finally here. You made it through, and what, are you gonna take this crazy high risk on a startup? But I took risks on startups. I bet my hundreds and hundreds of thousands of dollars, that's all I had in my bank, on Facebook. Mm-hmm. It worked. And so the same reason that I was able to make tens of millions of dollars on that, I think that every kid that signs with us is going to disproportionately get our attention, our execution, And then what's gonna end up happening is a lot of these kids aren't gonna be the ones that sign with us because they're not smart enough to. And you know what? They actually may be smart enough to. Their handlers aren't. Their uncle, you know, their dad, their mom. So I'm not even worried about getting a top 5 quarterback in this draft. It's not happening. It's not really happening overall. May a little bit, maybe one guy. Next year's draft, I don't expect to happen. But in the, 17, 18, in 2019 draft, we will have the number 1 pick overall if it's a quarterback, and we'll have him. Because by then, it will be clear as day that Vayner Sports has fundamentally changed the game in a way, because we're gonna have 38 guys who are gonna be like, okay, this is different shit. And I'm friends with NFL stars who are pinging me. I'm staying away from everything because I don't know the rules. You gotta wait to the blackout. You know, I'm like, you know, so I'm just staying passive. I'm staying in the weeds a little bit like a cobra. I know nobody's paying attention. I don't think any of the big boys are paying attention to me. Well, I'm hoping they're not. I'm trying to say it a little more. This interview might fuck me up a little bit, but I'm planning on jumping out of the fucking grass and doing my thing. And so, you know, it's a foregone conclusion. I'm excited about it. But these kids are making their entire life's decision, and then you learn bullshit like, wait a minute, so you're telling me that if you're actually in the bowl series and you're going out and you haven't really talked to any agents behind the scenes or a little bit or kind of sorta, and what, you've got 4 weeks to make the biggest decision in your life of who you're going into business with before the kid, like shotgun weddings, like there's a lot of broken shit, and I plan on changing it. Proud of you, man, really am.
Awesome. That's why I showed up. So what are you guys up to now? Chilling? You about to hit the road?
I gotta go to this holiday party and then the road.
Gotcha.
All right, ready? You know where we're going?
Mad busy.
I'm glad you made the schlep. That's the grind, I love it. You know, I trust your opinion that he's actually could be a player, but I know for a fact he might go 7th round.
Yeah, no, definitely.
He might not get drafted. Could happen, it depends what he has to, like, but that's why we're like, okay, if we're gonna do this, we're doing it.
Why don't we listen like we used to? Hey, conversations grown so hollow. Just pour another glass, light another match, and maybe we could move to Arizona.
My name is Glenn Irie.
I'm Alicia. Jordan Horton.
I'm Desiree.
I'm Lizzie.
Jesse Hutchison here, account director at the Chattanooga office.
I'm Jacob.
Molly. Kate. Amanda Laverne Tab.
Chris Logston. I am the creative director down here at the VaynerMedia Chattanooga office.
A lot of you know me, or know a lot about me, and some of you may know, actually not a lot of you know this, that I basically married my wife somewhere within the first 4 minutes of our first date. And called her after our date as she was going upstairs to her apartment and started with the opening line of, can you believe this is it? So I also, some of you know this, Mickey, I think you were in the room, I walked into a meeting that I think we were like orging some department and told AJ, oh yeah, I kind of acqui-hired an entire agency, we now have an LA office. I also, basically where I'm going with this, and I'll cut it short, is I've made a lot of big decisions in my life very, very, very quickly. And I did that with this town.
Favorite part of 2016 was just being down in Chattanooga, building, you know, this team up, and just the camaraderie that's down here. Winning new business is always fun, especially when it's a small office.
If I had to think about my top memory of 2016, I'd say it's kind of a collection of watching our team members grow, kick ass at work, and really kind of roll through it together. And if I had to think of anything that I'm really excited for in 2017, it's crushing it again, growing this team, getting some more business, and even doing it bigger and better.
As I sat there and watched this scene tonight, this was another one of my very, very, very good, intuitive, quick decisions. To watch what this unit has become, to watch how this unit has absorbed what I thought was a really fun Vayner birthday thing that we all hung out. The only time I've been to a sporting event where I did not watch 1 second of the event, and the newcomers that have joined the team along the way since then. I'm very, very proud of what's going on here. And all of you also know that I do not micromanage. I put people in charge. I watch you. I watch you guys grow. There's so many people here that are pieces of this. It's not just a Mickey story, it's a collective story, and I'm very, very proud of all of you, and I'm very, very, very thankful to, I wish all of you in your life, and you feel it a little bit when you become parents, and you feel it when you become managers, and you feel it when you've mentored somebody, but you know, when you start getting to some level of scale of having people follow your vision and you create an infrastructure in a company of this size, it's, my biggest fear was always the thing that I always told you I was never scared of, because I'm really not, but it's a fake fear, but I actually wouldn't call it fear. It's the thing that is always on my mind, which is at scale, how far away do we get from the soul and the heart that AJ and I set out to do with this company? There's nothing closer to the heart of what this organization is than this office right here, and I thank you very much for that. I think next year is going to be a remarkable year. You'll hear this tomorrow from me, but I have a very, very distinct vision of what needs to be a stunning portion of the amount of work we do here, and I think it's going to excite all of you, and I think we'll do some great work here, and Mickey and I have been working very hard on setting that up mentally, and with some of the pieces and decisions moving forward. I think it's going to be extremely bright for this amazing office, and I'm very, very honored to be part of the Chattanooga community and what's happening in this amazing state, and I'm just very, very happy tonight, and so thank you. I have a 6 a.m. workout in New York City, so I'll be leaving shortly. But I hope you guys have a wonderful holiday. Take advantage of it. Rest. I appreciate the hustle. My big thing is that I work out at 6 a.m. You know?
From the end to the beginning. Every time.
Vlog one day, just vlogging your Uber driving.
And need a change, or you tell me it's a phase. Why don't we listen like we used to?
I'm traveling as if like,
Conversations grown so
for the
hollow.
meeting. Love you. Say, brother. Take care of yourself. Thank you.
Another glass, light another match, and maybe we could
that we're not in
move
control
to
of creates vulnerability for us. Obviously they can do their measurement, but it's on their terms, their measurement. So I told her my skin in the game was not running it profitably, deploying my team, us, like a lot, my content team, because I'm gonna micromanage it. So our skin in the game is that. And open to anything they come up with that I would approve.
Got it. Okay.
Let's go.
So can I carry anything for you?
Long day. Headed to back to New York City from Chattanooga, and 6 a.m. workout. Land in Jersey at midnight, 12:30. It's a grinder. D-Rock, you're so fancy. You're always flying private, D-Rock. Booze is the shit. Booze rock. I'm trying to get cozy as shit. Somebody tweeted a Gary Vee and a Daily Vee and chill. I was laughing.
I couldn't care less about the distance.